Hi everyone, welcome to week 6 of the semester. All right, so this is a video announcement for week 6, just so we can get into some detail, since this will be the first week of your actual business plan sections. Okay, so notice over here, you see the business plan folder has been added. Let's click on that. And inside of the business plan folder, you will find the template, okay? So before you start the business plan sections and the business plan project, make sure you save this template. Now, read this entire paragraph once you open it up and make sure that you save it with your last name, first initial, and then the rest of the title that is provided, okay? So you can upload that each week with ease. All right. Now, let's go to course content. We're going to scroll on down to week 6. Okay. So this week, the topic is clean products and health and the green supply chain. Okay. So upon completion of this learning module, you will be able to define the green supply chain, understand how integration of the green and sustainability knowledge green supply chain of green and sustainability knowledge can improve the performance of supply chains. Evaluate and explain the conditions under which sustainability strategies succeed. And lastly, you will design a company logo. Okay. So again, this is a business course, entrepreneurship. So if you're not sure exactly what a supply chain is, you've heard of it, but not sure, make sure that you read, do your research, so that you can know what's going on, okay? Do not move forward if you don't understand something. Read until you understand. If you need to check outside sources, do that. If you need to ask questions, do that. But do not submit assignments and let weeks go by and you don't understand what's going on, okay? All right. So, weekly overview. Each week you'll see this. It has your assigned readings, what's required. Sometimes you'll see optional if it's some type of extra credit. Okay. So this week, chapter 6 of the textbook, which can be found here, the lecture link, which I provided, and the green business plan guide, which you can find in your textbook links. And these are the 3 chapters that you need to read. Okay. Alrighty. So actually, I need to delete executive summary because you guys are only doing a cover page this week. Okay, so Wednesday, you'll have a discussion assignment due. Thursday, a quiz, 10 questions on the green supply chain. And by Friday, you need to have your cover page completed for your business plan. All right, so this is a video. What is a green supply chain? The video and the lecture link support each other. It's basically the same thing. It's just that this one comes with some added pictures, okay? Okay. Your quiz will be based off of this information right here. What is a green supply chain? Your discussion question, after completing the assigned readings, that's the most important part. After you have read and you understand what's going on, answer the following discussion questions in detail. You are encouraged to include an in-text citation and reference list, meaning when you're answering these questions, go find some articles. Maybe you have another book that talks about this. It could be a journal. You might go to the library, do some research, just anything, any extra resources that you look up information, make sure you cite them, okay? Thus, you will be citing the textbook link. So if you use the textbook for your definition, make sure you cite it. The information for the citation is on the first page. This assignment is due again by Wednesday. So the first question, select a common product. In parentheses, I put name the product and brand. So don't just say lotion, okay? You need to say specifically what brand. So then you would say Shea Butter lotion or Shea Butter moisturizer by Natural Queens brand, okay? That's just an example. All right, so you would select a common product, name and brand, and identify the main inputs and stages in its production that were required to deliver it to your hands. So that will require you to go back all the way to the beginning of the supply chain for shea butter. All right, there are charts in the assigned readings that show you how to do this. So after you read, it'll be more clear to you. And if you're knowledgeable about shea butter, if you like shea butter and you just already know, it comes from a shea nut tree. That particular tree is grown only in a particular place. So you would talk about how to source this item that's needed for this product and what are all the stages that it goes through before it comes in the store all the way in the United States, okay? So use the outlines that are shared with you in the textbook to answer that question. And you can do it with whatever product you want. It could be a soda, anything. Okay? Alrighty. Number 2. Analyze and discuss ways to green that supply chain. So the supply chain that you just outlined, now you're being asked to analyze it and talk about ways that you can make it green. Try to think of every possible way to apply sustainability concepts to optimize the supply chain outcomes. All right. Now, because this will be detailed and this is a discussion, you can use bullet points for this area. So use a bullet point list and provide explanations and supporting sentences after each bullet point. So for each section of that supply chain, talk about how you can optimize it, how you can make it green, all right? And you may want to do some Googling, depending on what your product is, to find out specifically what are the supply chain issues for the product that you chose. So you all are going to have something different, okay? If you choose avocados, you're going to be talking about some stuff in Mexico. How are we sourcing things from Mexico? If you chose maybe a TV, okay, you may have to talk about China because the parts to make that are in China. We have trade issues going on right now with China. So you might want to discuss that as a part of your supply chain, the costs associated with things, okay? So do research on the topic, but most importantly, make sure that you are on topic and you answer these 2 questions, okay? Last week we had a few people go off of topic and add additional information that was not required. So do not add pages and paragraphs of information just to make your assignment look lengthy. Okay? So make sure you're actually answering the questions directly. Okay. Next assignment, the cover page business plan component. All right, so I showed you where the template is and where the business plan folder is. That's where you will find your template. The template is required. Okay, so that means if you come up with something on your own, you will not get the points. You will have to go do this over and you will not get the points. So use the template provided, it will make life easier. Okay, so after completing the assigned readings in the Green Business Plan Guide, customize your intro and your cover page in the template. So your template will have an introductory page and a cover page. The guidelines to follow are below, and this is due Friday. Okay, so your title page and then your cover page needs these items. Let's go and look at it. Business plan folder, business plan template, open. This is the introduction page. This you need to edit, okay? And you need to put your title in this area, okay? Your title, whatever, something related, maybe something interesting. An example is in the Green Business Plan Guide. This is your cover page, okay? So follow the outline, design your cover page. This is the only page that can be a different color, okay? All the other pages of your business plan need to be white with black text because that's what's professional, okay? So, but your cover page is where you can get creative and show some branding and show a company logo. Alrighty, so you can put in all this information. Make sure that you complete that. Let me go back. There's a bullet list for everything that you need. There's also a rubric. We've discussed in another video how important rubrics are. Okay. Oh wait, you guys weren't gonna get that if you click on it. All right, since no one's turned it in, I can show you guys this. Okay, so let's go to grade. This is what it looks like when I'm gonna grade your assignment. I'm gonna go straight, I'm gonna look at your assignment and I'm gonna go here. You guys can go here too. It's just gonna look a little different from your end, okay? You can go to grades, you can go to discussion and click rubric. So, oh no, that is not the correct rubric. It should be, this is not the correct rubric. I wonder how that happened. Okay, so I'll go back and edit that. And you will see it. I'll go do that now. But the rubric that's going to be up is going to be a cover page rubric. Okay, so the rubric is going to be specifically for the cover page, and it is going to address each aspect that's listed. And what holds the most weight is your actual logo. So your company logo holds the most weight with your grade, okay? Again, this is due on Friday. So what I'll do is I'll post another video with the correct rubric and also show you guys some links that you can use as far as designing a logo, because there are a lot of websites out now that make it really easy. Okay, so I know this was kind of a long video, but I just wanted to be very detailed in explaining to you each of these 3 assignments, exactly where you're going to find your template, and how to utilize that business plan folder. Okay. So on Wednesday, you will see the new video, and by tomorrow, your green supply chain quiz will be up. All right. Thanks. Make sure you email me if you have any questions. Goodbye.